Don't worry, guys. I know not everyone wants to see this on the screen the entire time, so I'm sure we'll shrink this down and show some like RTA clips, footage from like the past week of battles or whatever on the screen. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on right now, what's going on, what's the game plan for the next year or so for content, and then also apologize for some things. Let's actually get that out of the way first. I know that a lot of people have been critiquing, we'll call it critiquing, that's a good word for it, critiquing lately the videos, like, oh, Bagel, the videos suck now, they've gone downhill, you make such crappy videos. I mean, people have been saying that for 8 years. So, or almost 8 years, because Summoners War has been almost 8 years now. It's going to be 8-year anniversary in a couple months. People have always been saying that, but it's not like they're incorrect or untrue in saying that things have kind of gone downhill. I know that the sentiment, well, there's two reasons for that, right? Part of it is the sentiment of Summoners War as a whole has been declining. If you go look at any of the analytics, if you go look at any of the numbers, if you go look at the criticism on not even just my content, but the content anywhere on the internet for like people's engagement in Summoners War content, and also people's like the toxicity levels are higher than before. People are not really having as much fun with the game. It's an almost 8-year game. It's an accomplishment for Summoners War to even be around 8 years after its inception, which is absolutely crazy. But especially like, you know, we've done like almost 5,000, some like 5,000 videos on Summoners War. Is absolutely insane. Like, how much more can, like, there's only a certain amount of things where it's like trying to think of things that have never been done before. It's like, even if it's not me, it's like other people have done them, or I have done them. I've probably done them 17 times by now. Other people have done them 17 times. So there's only a certain amount of things that can be done after something has been around for 8 years, like to keep it exciting and interesting, etc., etc. It's not just me, but also it kind of is me as well. So there's, of course, the sentiment around Summoners War. I know some people will disagree with me, but you can just go look at the numbers. They're public information, right? So you don't have to take my word for it. Go look at the numbers. Number two is I have been kind of frustrated, on edge lately, not even just about Summoners War, but about other stuff in life in general. I'm not going to get into it. It's been a rough past month, couple months, last year. Like there's been a lot of rough stuff. Again, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into the drama. There's been a lot of drama. I'm trying to not talk about, not discuss, not make a big deal out of it, but there's been a lot of frustrations on my part. I try to not bring you guys into it. I try to not let that impact you guys, because I know a lot of you guys just want to, you know, click on videos, watch videos, and smile and laugh and enjoy things. And if I'm having a crappy day, if I'm having a crappy day, it makes it even worse for me to unintentionally project that onto you guys. So I don't want to do that. I try to kind of keep it to myself, but sometimes I can't hold it in, and I apologize for that. But hopefully over the next couple months, that will be improved, and we're going to have hopefully a much more positive experience overall. And there's a couple things that I'm hoping will lead to that. Number one is going to be the 8-year anniversary in Summoners War, so we should see some fun new things. We may or may not see new monsters. I don't know. We will most likely we better see some new 2As. We may see a new dimension. We may see some more big things. I really hope the big 8-year anniversary thing is not like, we're improving 2v2 RTA. Oh no. Oh no. Abandon ship, guys. I said I was gonna be positive. I told myself I was gonna be positive in this video. Keep things positive. But hopefully that's gonna be a nice, fun thing for all of us. It is the 8-year. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm clapping in the microphone. But hopefully the 8-year anniversary stuff is going to be fun things. Also, we have Summoners War Chronicles, which should come out soon, which I'm not personally planning on playing, but I know a lot of you guys are excited for it. Potentially there's going to be some of you guys are and are not excited for it. There's the NFT integration too, which that's one of the reasons that it was delayed so much. So there is that. Again, I'm not really planning on playing it, but I know a lot of you guys may be interested in at least checking it out. Like I said, we have the 8-year anniversary, so we should see some new 2As and possibly a new dimension, as well as maybe some scrolls. Definitely going to see some crazy events, so that's going to be cool. Definitely Counter is going to have some new packs, so that's going to be fun. Also, if you guys remember a community post that I posted a couple weeks ago I was talking about $3,000 a month for rent is like, I was like, does anyone else think that's $3,000 a month for rent is kind of a bit much? And everyone thought that I was the place that I'm in right now, it's a little, it's more expensive, I think, than it needs to be. Also, they just raised the rent as well. And I'm like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. They're raising the rent way too much. But it's not, this place is not 3,000. It's the place that I'm moving to in Boston, Massachusetts. So I'm going to be moving to Boston, Massachusetts, which is $3,000 a month in rent. It's excessive. That's just how these big cities are. It's San Francisco, Boston, New York City. Like, these places are just like, that's how much it's just way more expensive than anywhere else in the country. Fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. It's so much money. It's more money than I feel comfortable spending. But anyway, hopefully things will be happier and on a more positive note after that. So that's going to be, at the very least, the transition will be over, and I will not have to stress out about all that stuff happening, like moving and stuff like that. So there is that. Also, as I mentioned earlier in the video, Summoner's War has been going on for 8 years now, or almost 8 years. There's not as many people play. That's an understatement, but there's not as many. I said we're gonna be positive. We're gonna be positive. There's not as many people playing as there used to be. I know you guys aren't gonna believe me, but that's very, very factual. And again, that is an understatement. But over the next year, we have to, it's not like saying like no more Summoners War content starting next week. It's like over the next year, we have to transition to more focus on other things. So more focus on the other gaming channel, more focus on the food channel. Definitely, I have a game plan in mind for that. It's kind of a little bit complex. Hopefully we can actually get it done. But I actually did do more food videos than you guys realize this past year. It's just that I didn't upload some of them. One I made into a YouTube short. One I uploaded, but it's just like I cut most of this stuff out. There's like heavily edited and cutting most of the things out because I know people don't like to see super crazy long videos, and I was just not happy with a lot of this stuff. So hopefully over the next year, that thing is going to be... and I think we need that transition to actually playing games more than just for a week. Like we tried doing Awaken Chaos Era, we tried doing a couple other things, like we did Genshin a little bit, we did Awaken Chaos Era a little bit, we did Epic 7, well we did Epic 7 actually a couple years ago, but we need to actually do like play other games and build a community around other games. So we'll see what actually comes out for the rest of the year. There are some things I don't know how big they will wind up being, but I guess we'll play it by ear. But that is the game plan, is just more focus on other things and trying to improve things overall. That's one of the reasons that I deleted Free to Win. We're probably going to wind up deleting another account as well, just because this frees up other time for other things that need to happen. We need to branch out because Summoner's War is not going to last forever. I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be super dramatic, but I have to say it, right? I have to explain to you guys what's going on, is that Summoner's War is just not going to last forever. So we need to just focus on other things to diversify so that we can grow in other ways as well. So anyway, that's it for this one. Who even knows what's going on up there on the screen? Did I win? No, I didn't win. These things happen. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys have a great year as well. I hope you guys have a great week. Have a great year. I hope that you guys stay in the community. If you don't, I understand. In our community that we have, not even just Summoner's War, but our community that we've built over the past half a decade plus, almost a full decade at this point. Oh my God. But anyway, hope you guys have a great year. I will see you as always. You let me know in a year from now if I just like you, like Becca, you did one food video in 2022. Really? That was your big thing? You did one video? I'm like, I failed again. Sorry. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you guys always in the next one.